Start recording. Alright, I'm recording this for 1080p now. Just in case, because I know my internet is not doing that good. I'm not gonna stay because this is obviously a range strat and I don't intend to do that. Woo! So excited. Well, yeah, Rise this May. Yeah, nice. Take a peek. Oh god, it's gonna be small, isn't it? It's gonna be horribly small. Let me just close everything I don't need right now. Visual Studio is fine. Oh yeah, I got the second drop. Nice. Amazing. Weapon choice. Onyx. Wait, oh. Oh, okay. That's okay, does it have every single outfit? I think it does. Okay, I might use this for something. Yeah, the noble count is one I was kind of looking for overall. But I will see. Yeah, it seems it has every single one, so that's good. And 2 of these, so let's just quickly unlock the minis. I haven't had yet. Well, gonna get that collection someday. The great sword is meh. Oh god. Alright. Stop the music so I don't get a copyright strike on YouTube. I'm recording in 1080p, so yeah, it might look really horrible on stream, but it should be okay, guys, on the recording and whatsoever. Hold on. I will open this in a brand new tab so it's easier. 46 seconds long. Oh god. Okay, I don't like things which are this small. Okay, don't take that out of context, please. Oh, wait, Ajax hosted. Hello, Ajax. Hello. Damn. I tried training us. Wait, I look at the late in biology and all of them require a lot of kill proof. Anyone have any suggestions to be allowed into any? Poofy, like today, that group I was just in was the 3rd raid training group I had, which did not have a single requirement. So they do happen. I guess you have to watch the LFG a little bit more closer. And definitely, like, if you need them at specific times, then there are special people, like raid training discords and stuff, that can definitely help you out with all the things. Also, yes, hello Ajax, as I said before. I am actually excited, but because it's only 46 seconds long, I am worried. I am worried. Oh god. Alright, let's do this. Wow. Seen that. Boobs. Yeah, we've seen that. Seen that. Seen that. Yeah. New armor. Alright. That's it. Come on. Seriously. Oh my god. So the only new footage is the greatsword and nothing else. Okay, that's sad. Well, alright, whatever. Let's do some digging around. So this is obviously the old footage. I've already analyzed that. But this new footage here. So Skimmer, the waypoint is orange for some reason. Oh wait, it has the thing like rotating above it. Oh. Oh, that might be like a special kind of waypoint, which only activates at certain times or something, like a waypoint that can be contested. Yeah, I'm really not paying attention to what's happening, like, on the main view. Waypoints are making a return, true. Yeah, this is old footage. Old footage. Old footage. Old footage. Okay, yeah, this is the same location then. This is the same location. It looks like a little bit more dredge here. The floor looks kind of like Ether blades. Ugh. Okay, this is interesting. Well, that animation is way too big. It does do something with crystals, so that may be a hint on the episode, I guess. Then again, the armor is also full of crystals, so there definitely has to be something with that. Also, we can definitely see the waypoint in the background, like rotating, like above it. Right? You can see it when I go frame by frame here. It's rotating. Better than the first one, but it doesn't look that great. Yeah, probably. It's just the same location, but yeah, they're showcasing the range skill. So that looks basically like scissors. This looks like the Kylo Ren lightsaber. It's like this.
Oh, I didn't
You know, the one from the sides, but they're like actually like swords. Shiny. Yeah, it is shiny. What is the thing in the background though? Why are they on skimmers? Like, of all the mounts, why are they on skimmers? Wait, is that even a skimmer at this point? I think it is, right? It has to be. All Macan. Oh yeah, Chrisma, you're right. All Macans are riding on them mainly. Yeah, that's true. Water map confirmed? No, it's probably just All Macan. Yeah. From story-wise perspective. Yeah, this is the only, like, part we haven't seen yet. This wait, no. This is the other side to this cavern. It seems.
I have so much to do.
Yeah. The arrows are pointing this way, like, towards there, which is the same here. So it's just the other side of the same cavern. Yellow waypoint, yes, so, because I've already mentioned it. They're showcasing it on a mesmer here. This looks like a ley line cannon of some sort, even. It seems like it's a special skill just for mesmers. Because I don't think like any other people like hold the sword this way. It must be like special just for them. Oh wait. Oh. Wait, the shards are moving like back to the blade, it seems. Mist shard armor. So another horrible farm. Much like the previous Living Story map. Yeah, I think this is just the airship, isn't it? It's nothing else. Yeah, it's just the other ship. There's kind of mystery around this. There are 3 different types of armor, it seems. This is probably the light armor. It doesn't look that bad. It doesn't... If you can color the crystals, maybe it might be good. And yeah, that's it.
Speak quickly.
That's it. 46 seconds. So no story, only features. So, okay. Overall, it is kinda disappointing trailer, but they might be purposely avoiding anything related to the story, at least so far. Also, where's the on-draw animation? I want to see like if it's like a crystal which is on the weapon, which like dissolves when you draw it. Where's the on-draw animation? So the name of the sword is Exordium, right? Is it this part of the crystal then, or which splits? I'm actually not sure. Like it has such a huge animation when you draw it though. Maybe it just doesn't. Maybe it just doesn't. Yeah, it just doesn't. The entire sword is the same. Which appears is the middle though. This middle thing appears though, I think, right? Or does it glow even when it's not drawn? Yeah, it doesn't glow. So I guess that particular piece is like drawing energy from the mists, you know, lore-wise. So then when you draw it, it actually shines. Hold on. Skipping some frames ahead. It doesn't glow here on the throw weapon. Also, is this RTX enabled? This looks like... Wait, what is this? No, this is... No, this is just the normal throw animation, but it went through the floor, I think. Oh! I didn't realize. This is all holographic floor. I just realized it. Wait, that's not an actual floor. As you can see the ending of this pillar here. Like it's not reflection. It's not RTX. It's not RTX, guys. It's not RTX. I'm sorry. But yeah, it goes through the floor. So this might be like an event which may be like opening these kind of passages so you can go through or like go down into certain areas maybe on the map. That's like the only thing I can get around from this thing. The only thing is probably this is Olmacan. We get some different waypoints which are yellow now. And well, besides the mount which was confirmed before, yeah, those are skimmers. Those are probably Olmacan, I guess. It's very difficult because that blur effect is trying to make it not visible. There's some airship on the background, which is kind of fine. That's an airship. Yeah, I don't know who this might be even. Yeah, it's absolutely Olmacan designs. Oh, I see Naked Char. Doesn't specifically have to be Olmacan, right? But it probably is. That's the sword going through the floor, yeah. I was like, there's no way they would actually... Well, that's a relief state. Oh. Oh, it's just the... It's the player character design. Actually... Okay. So, the only thing I can kind of say here... It's a short trailer, but... There's not much to say here. So they've reused a bunch of old footage. Is that Requiem armor? I almost look like a Requiem armor. I don't know that much. Hold on, where are the other reused footages? Or maybe that's the upgraded mist armor. Maybe. Might be as well. I actually hadn't noticed that. No, it's like a combination of multiple skins, I think. Also, it's using the player-made, like, the guy who drew the weapon and it actually got into the game contest thing. Yeah, it's just a generic. No, it's nothing special. So, the only good things, yellow waypoint, holographic floors, and for some reason, for both this greatsword and... all the armors, they only used Sylvari. They had a very good source with humans, though. Why are they using Sylvari now? Sylvari for life. I'm not saying it's bad. Alright, so I think this is the light armor. Like, this looks like the medium kind of armor. Like, you know, having a mask.
So much to do.
Like, for thieves and stuff. This looks like the kind of more platey heavy armor then. It is pretty revealing, though. Maybe they just used Sylvari so they can show what's revealing. Is this their true tactic? I don't know.
Responsibility isn't easy.
Posture, nice. That console is a little bit weird. Why is it like a little bit more reddish? It almost looks like an Inquest one. It's so difficult. Wait. What is this? Why is it pointy? Wait. Why is it pointy?
I have so much to do.
That is nothing, right? Please tell me that's nothing. Branded airships? That could be it, yeah, actually. That's the dragon flying by. Yeah, it kind of looks like an actual dragon, like the big one. Look, sky scale.
Oh, I didn't
But
see
then you have the rock here, which is kind of awkward. It almost looks like the scales, like back in Gil or Swan of Kralkotoric, but there's no way this is it, right? Or our story version 2. It might be just a normal mountain, but why is it so spiky? Like that's like the thing which kind of is like tickling my senses. Why is it spiky?
I have so much
It could have just made it normal. Then it's no longer like kind of spiky here. And then they just cut directly to the War Eternal thing. It's because of the window? Yeah, it's probably. Maybe I'm making things out of things that do not exist. Oh. It's very difficult. Still, like, there's almost no guess, like, where this could be. Like, those kind of waypoints kind of make me feel that these are, like, special, like, boosted waypoints of some sorts, even. Meaning, like, we are really far away from normal Tyria. And we need, like, a special boosted waypoints just so we can get here. Like, just by using waypoints. Maybe of some sorts, I don't know. But maybe we are, like, south near Kenta. Haha, if only. Flag deployed waypoints like in ore. Yeah, that could be it, yeah. So it might be more like lore-wise, I suppose, then. Moving waypoint? That wouldn't be that yeah, that wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, there's kind of like nothing from this footage, which is kind of new. Yeah, these are the normal rifts. This is kind of interesting. Like, this piece of like a mountain, but it's like branded on this side. Like something would like hit it with a fire, right? So it's almost like behind this like small valley there, like right after there, if you go to the left side, it might be like an open like battlefield where you like fight something. Which like it's shooting like branded stuff off it or something. Or like just Kralkotoric just like lands on these two platforms and just starts doing stuff. I don't know. This is so difficult to like guess anything.
so much to do.
Which is kind of fun. Like all the previous maps were kind of like, oh yeah, we kind of know where it might be, right? But or at least in like what kind of an area. Also, there's the like shatterers flying by. It's not a Kralk itself, but it's just a shatterer flying by. Like that's the big one, right? Doesn't have the full wings. Also, this is the old music from the battle with Kralkotoric. Why did they use that as well? Huh. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, this is just, yeah. Vista, nice. We got one Vista, guys. We got one Vista. That's good. We can slowly start doing map completion from the for the trailers. There's one rift here and one rift here. Kind of makes me feel like there's some kind of like a current event or like a mini metas of some sorts with like different things happening all the time. But it doesn't look like so voided of content as like on a timer. I hope they're not on a timer. That would be a kind of disappointment. If they're on a timer, that would be really disappointment. A lot of water. Yeah, but if you see it specifically from this angle, like there's like it looks like a waterfall there. And if I can find hold on. If I can find the old sky scale video. Yeah, that one's also only 41 seconds long, but like this is the old Scout scale reveal, right? But this is basically the same content. Yeah, that's what we've seen. Yeah, this is what they hadn't included with the one. Like, just look at this particular like side on the bottom part. It looks like such a huge cliff. So even if it has water, the water may be like coming from somewhere. Like, even though, if you think about it, maybe the water, because this might be like in a mist, or this might be in like the mist populated like a dome area. Just imagine if it like forms like a connection somewhere back in the day where there was like a giant like a geyser over water of some sort, and that was pumping water from the mist effectively, and it's like making changes here. I don't know. Like, I have absolutely no idea where this could be, and that makes it kind of fun. Like, this is such an extreme amounts of water. Like, this is not random, right? There's no way this is like a random amounts of water. This like looks... This may look like... Hold on. Can I do something? Okay, I can use my pillow. Whatever. I'm gonna use my pillow. Okay, it's Christmas, so don't laugh. Alright? It's Christmas. So, imagine... Use Legos. No. Imagine you have the water here, right? This is the basin. But all the content is like sitting on top of it, and it's connected with like pillars. And this looks just like this. Oh shoot. Wrong button. Oh god. This looks just like this, alright? This looks just like this. This looks like a giant pillar, like holding a giant like piece of rock. Like, on top of it. And there might be content both here and both here, which would add verticality to this. Or horizontal thing, whatever. No, horizontal is this way, right? And vertical is this way. Yeah, verticality. Yeah. So, this looks something like that. So, if we think this into consideration, where this could be... Like, this almost kind of... This is like... This is not like... Yeah, this is 720p. Wow. Okay. Nice. This kind of looks like the geysers from, like, South Sun, even. Yeah, this kind of... Yeah, this kind of goes with my theory here. Like, it's like a giant thing... And you have, like, these pillars holding it. But then again, you see here, right? It just, like, goes off. So, it's either A, in a normal world, where we can find such a thing. So we find a piece of land which is elevated above water. Which is also, let's say, probably a mountain. But if this would be it, why is there water in a mountain? That just doesn't make sense. In the area nearby, like the color of the sky can kind of tell which kind of area we are in right now as well, right? When you're in Shiver Peaks, it's like a certain color. When you're in the mists, it had this kind of weird color. So this might be like a brand new area in the mists, which does have this kind of elevation. Or it's somewhere in the open world, which I've also shown multiple times. Like, my predictions were... Oh yeah, this is not a good character because I don't have the things unlocked. My predictions were like roughly this area. Or somewhere like in Blood Legion Homelands, maybe. That was like my first ever idea. Like, they could do something like with the origins of Kralkatorrik. Like... Maybe, like, where he woke up from, right? That was roughly around this area, I think. Where's the... Oh, yeah, I don't see the Hall of Monuments. Hold on. Let me unlock the Hall of Monuments. So I can see it. Yeah. So the Hall of Monuments is here. So he was roughly here then, right? Somewhere around this area. It was like top right of this, so maybe somewhere around here, but it doesn't kind of lined up until then. I don't know. This is difficult. I'm not a Guild Wars 1 expert, alright? Unfortunately. Yay. Oh. Underwater combat. Show me my legacy, yeah. I have all of them unlocked. I don't have the full skins, I only have like 3 points from Guild Wars 1. Oh, okay. Anyhow, like... there's like nothing I can take away from the trailer besides... Hold on. Like, besides... the mounts, the pack deployed, I guess. Waypoints. Okay, I'll screen it just in case. New armor. So it looks like a piece armor at least. So that means we have to update it by pieces again. Again, like there's this kind of waterfall going down, and there's a green here, and there's like arid here, roughly. This is like a mix of all the biomes. I think this, as much as I'm against the idea, because I have an absolute no idea how they would pull it off with like map in a mist. Because how would you add a new level? Like the only kind of way to add a new level to the mist would be to add a new level roughly here, right? So you can switch to different levels of the things. Because even if you take, let's say, the Mystic Sanctuary in this case, loading times, even if you take this particular Mystic Sanctuary, you get a brand new level. So maybe they might do it similarly. If they do it that way, like you will just press a button and suddenly you're in the mists, that will work pretty well. But because I'm here, you can see it's also white, so it's kind of like being in the mists, but like according to these levels, I'm in Mystical Sanctuary here, and I cannot access this particular level from outside world. I can only access it when I'm on this particular map. So this brings me to question how they would do it if it's a mist. This is just a hypothetical. If it's truly a map in the mist, because it's a mix of biomes, it does look like really awkward, like a piece of land connected by pillars to like a ground. There's a lot of water on the ground, and then that water goes to the edges and there's a giant cliff. It might be like on top of a mountain of some sort, but that seems very unlikely. Where would you find this this amount of water on top of a mountain, unless someone will dig up something from the lore, or maybe they notice it on the map, I guess. I don't know. And the same issue here. I do have the Mystic Sanctuary pass, and I do not have access to this Mystic Sanctuary, like, waypoints, level, so I can't, like, teleport directly there using the waypoint. I have to use the passkey in order to teleport here. How would that work with accessing the map? Would there be, like, an NPC that will, like travel there, or will there be a brand new, like, a brand new Asura portal which can travel to the mists? Yeah, that is a good question. I don't know. And if they go with adding a brand new layer to the game client, that would be a brand new... I think the best case scenario would be if they would add a brand new layer here, which would go directly to the mists. And that means also it will show you all the, not only the War vs. World maps, but also all the PvP maps as well. Or not PvP maps, but also the PvP lobby as well. It would be like the giant overview of all the mists, and then there would be the map. Like if I would take this particular map, you can see the edge of the mists here. Armistice is here. I can actually access the Armistice. I think the PvP stuff is like on top left corner here. But if they would make like a brand new layer to the world map from which you could see these things, and also see the PvP and the brand new PvP map, PvE map, which is also coming with the story, it will work pretty well. It's just, will we see that? I don't know. They basically confirmed it's coming in the May though, which does bring a question that probably that war preparations pack is correct. So that means that we truly would have to wait until 21st of May in order to get the content. So that's another month of waiting. Just to get a piece of story. Speaking about the story, they hadn't mentioned anything in terms of the story, how it's gonna like work, or what's the story even about. You don't know anything about the story, which I think can, like, can't help myself but to interpret, like, they don't want it spoiled. They don't want any hints whatsoever. Maybe when we get the final trailer, we might actually not have that much of the story. Maybe we'll get like random pieces of story, like just voiceover, but probably on the person at the ending and last one. Yeah. Speaking of which, it is the last episode of this season, and they said they're gonna go directly to the next one, season 5. But I can't help myself, and I've pointed it out on multiple times on my streams, but I also pointed it out on like Tea Time with Teapot as well. I want an expansion. I really think there is a chance we actually might get an expansion announcement at the end of the episode of some sorts. Hey, we got bonus events. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, that's from yesterday, yeah. It was like after I ended my stream that they actually posted it. Because I think they posted it like, they posted it after I ended my stream, basically. So I couldn't react to it on stream, but it's a nice idea. Like, why not? We didn't get an update today. So that means that because they're doing the no like limit on the world bosses, they might do it just server wide, which kind of makes me like think, was it a part of the last update already and we just get it toggled on, or they're just doing it on the server? Because that like particular loot I think can be controlled from the server only, so they don't need to update our game client in order to work with that. But maybe there might be like an they might do like a text like in the, hold on, you don't see my cursor, in the top right corner, like saying like when we had like the old like announcements about everything, including like the new story and the boss week. I remember the boss week, for example, when they reworked the Quaddle as well. I think that would be okay-ish. They will say they will go on season 5 after the finale. Yes, take. But I need to believe. I need to believe. Thing is, I will. The 21st of May is the last week I have before my university leaving exam. It's the last week before the exam. The exam period starts the next week on Monday after that, on 27th. So that wouldn't be anything better. That would make me so much happier than actually like a sneak expansion announcement. Or, you know what? I wouldn't specifically need an expansion. What about a feature pack? We can get the feature pack. They've laid out something they wanted to do, like the legendary runes, trinkets, right, and stuff like that. Cooking 500. Maybe we just get like a short of like a small wait, or let's say like a month wait. We get the feature pack, then we wait another month, and that's basically 2 months already. So we can get the season 5 episode 1 episode already set up. Are we talking about an expansion now, lol? Man, you can't be like so pessimistic all the time. Like, It's awkward when I say it, right? I'm in a constant state of depression. But even in that, I can find something happy, and I can try to make myself happy. Something like this would make me happy. Something like this would make me excited. If they wouldn't... The thing is, if they wouldn't lay down anything what they want to do in the future, a lot of people would decide to just not continue playing as they're playing right now. Meaning, like, they will probably still play, but it doesn't mean they will play daily. It doesn't mean they will log in daily. It doesn't even mean they will actually logging in until the next patch or next balance of some sort, which would instantly lead to degradation on side of the players. So that brings me to something that if they don't announce anything, all the marketing they just did would be completely pointless, because they would be inviting brand new players for a potential of getting a new episode, and then have to wait another like 3-4 months just to get the new season, and just being the same thing again. That just doesn't fit well with me. They could do like 2 months feature pack, 2 months season 5. That would work, but they would have to announce that they're doing it. Otherwise, like, even when they would announce it, people would still probably not play anymore. But because they would announce it, people would, you know, set up a date in their calendars. Oh, 2 months, Guild Wars 2 feature pack might be worth time playing. They will come back. I think that's the issue what Guild Wars has right now. Like, when people are leaving, they're never coming back. But they can work around it by maybe, okay, just leave, but just come back for the episode. It's fine. We have brand new content. We have brand new feature pack coming up. We have a brand new, like, you know, quality of life improvements, stuff like that. Like the salvage update. That was such a big deal, right? Like, can you imagine living without salvage all at this point? Like, I can't. It's just randomly picking up items.
You can never have too much
I can't like live without salvage everything anymore. Like imagine if Path of Fire, you would have to, let's say, take up a salvage-o-matic and you have to click. That was fun, wasn't it? That was such huge fun. Specifically when you had to do it so many times. If you had like not the infinite one, you would have to swap them. And Path of Fire with not having this quality of life improvement would be so bad because of the unidentified gear. It would be so bad. Imagine the outrage. Like, I had to salvage like 80 items for no reason. Like, that wouldn't be nice. Like, these kind of upgrades can lead to greater benefit overall. Yeah, it works. I know, don't worry. Yeah, like, I don't know what to say in terms of like that trailer. It just didn't hype me that much. The only thing it showed was the great sword, like two or three new like views onto the new map, and that's it. Nothing else. I'm like going by it just if I can notice something, but yeah, I don't see anything like extraordinary or something. Wait, why are comments disabled on the video? Why did they do that? But nevertheless, I'm pretty happy that they actually did make a trailer now. Like, it's still something. Like, now it's confirmed that it's coming later in May. So that's cool, I guess. Trailer as a sleeper. Yeah, it didn't excite me as much as like any of their other trailers. Also, why did I lose all stream tags again? Wait, oh no. I'm gonna end the recording, I guess.